Hey, how you doing this morning? Sorry to straighten this up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if that helped any bit. Anyways, David here with you. And we are talking about what I call balancing the triad, which is how I figured out, balancing the triad is working on your body, mind, spirit, which is how I figured out, it took me 15 years, is that I was working on my health, wellness, and fitness by doing those. So what I'm here, I'm sharing tips and tricks with you so that you can figure out what works for you. It's not a cookie cutter routine. You got to figure out what works for you, try it out, figure out, adjust it, move it around. So right there, you can start working on your health and wellness your way that fits into your life. And we got a little experience going on this week. A couple of weeks ago, we did a what I called 10 minutes a day. What was it 10 minutes of physical activity challenge, which is where you're moving around for at least 10 minutes a day. Even though I work out regularly, I did an additional walk on the day for 10 minutes. A lot of times it's backwards walking. So this time here, we are in December. This is December 7th. Is that right? I think it's the 7th, Tuesday. I was at a doctor's appointment yesterday. So because of the craziness that can happen with the holidays, and this helps us out any time of life, we are doing 5 minutes of quiet time experience. So yesterday was the day one, and today we're talking about day two. Now, hopefully I'm better prepared for today. I got my microphone on, and I got a little throat lodge in my mouth because for some reason I kept straightening my voice yesterday. But hey, it's live. I'm not perfect. I mess things up, so that's what we're talking about. And the first part of the challenge is going to be here in the video, and the second part of it is I get a post that will be in my Facebook group, Health and Wellness Your Way, and you'll find a link to that group in the description if you want to go there and get the full aspect of this experience, as well as the other trainings I have in there. So one of the aspects, so yesterday we mentioned about the idea about you get those mini stretchers which they can stack on top of each other, little micro things, but if you let them get to you, they stack on top of each other day after day, week after week. And they can have impact on your health, wellness, and fitness. So by doing the quiet time, that helps to diffuse and bring those down. So let's talk about another way you can diffuse. There are times that our own fuse can be a little short. And sometimes we're not even consciously aware of that. Something might happen in the morning. We might have something going on in our head. Someone cuts us off in the traffic. Our kid, our spouse, our friend, we might blow up. We might blow up externally. We might blow up internally. But either way, our fuse has gone off. So let's find a way to defuse the situation in another manner. And that's worth going back and sometimes doing that 5 minutes of quiet time. I keep thinking back some of the old cartoons, which you've heard it before as well, but if you get angry, count to 10. I think this is kind of the same way, but a little more effective. But it's the same situation. I gave you some other examples of how you can do the breathing, the quiet time breathing is one of the simplest ways to do it because you're always with your breath. So I gave some examples of that in the post yesterday in the group. But the general idea is if we're going around, we get ourselves angry, and I'm going to touch bases on this one as well, is that our emotions, our feelings only last for 90 seconds. If you can ride them out for that time, they kind of disappear. Unless, well, the only time they last longer is because of the stories we attach to them. And then in turn, we tell those stories to ourselves over and over again, which recreate those feelings and kind of keeps like the fire burn a little bit. So a way to kind of counteract that, or at least work with it, you're getting angry, you're getting mad, sit there, breathe, quiet time, feel the emotion. Is it anger? Is it hatred? Is it jealousy? Even, is it happy? Is it love? Whatever it is. Now, some of those are the ones like love and happy. You might want to tell the stories and keep telling those again. But in the more negative emotions, as you start feeling those things in, if you can, again, eyes open or closed. Generally, sometimes it's nice to go get closed, but you're not always in a situation to do that, or you just don't want to. Let's sit there and just breathe. Feel the emotion out. What is it going through? You can figure out where it's going out in your body. Where's the sensation at? Describe what it is. Is it a color? Is it a shape? What's the density of it? Is it changing? Is it moving? Just sit there and work on your breath doing that and ride out those 90 seconds. And a lot of times that emotion will diffuse itself and kind of fade away. Again, unless you tell a story to it. But by taking that quiet time and sitting there and breathing, feel into it, what's going on, you actually may be able to analyze what's really going on, facts, what's the actual situation. Because remember, situations do not have meanings until we give them one. So are you giving that situation a meaning? And a gut reaction could be given a kind of a negative one, a bad one. Yet, is there a different way to look at the situation and apply a different meaning to it? Most of the time there is. But either way, if you're sitting there, getting mad, you're getting angry, just breathe. Remember, one of the ways we're going to do this is deep diaphragmatic breathing, noticing those belly breathing, not the chest, because if your chest, it's associated with that stress response. It's coming back and down. Diaphragm, use the stomach breathing. That's what you want to do. But this is a different way you can benefit from the quiet time. And what we're doing as well is if you can do 5 minutes at one shot, go for it. And even do 5 minutes several times throughout the day is actually incredibly beneficial. Most of the time for myself, I meditate usually in the morning, 20 minutes in the morning. This is normally before breakfast, and then 20 minutes in the afternoon, not too long before dinner. This morning, things didn't quite happen that way, and I just realized now I forgot to do my morning meditation, which means I'll probably do a little bit of quiet time right after this. But that's what we got for today. Another benefit of it, they're simple to do, whatever works for you to do in the quiet time. But yet another benefit of it is not only working through those little stressors that can get to you from the day, but it helps diffuse when our fuse is short. Or we're dealing with those quote unquote negative emotions we prefer not to like. They usually don't do us very much good. But going through in the quiet time, get a chance to go through and breathing can help you kind of release that a little bit. All right, so let me know your thoughts on that. And again, if you want the information, you got the link in the description here. Down below will be the description. It all depends on where you're at. And it depends on what profile, your social media profile you're on. The description. In the description is going to be the link to the group. And you want to get the full details of this experience as well as some of the other trainings I got. So that's what I have for you today. Have fun with, and do have fun with it. Play with the 5 minutes of quiet time. Have fun with it, play with it, and we will catch you tomorrow for day 3. Take care and balancing to you. Bye-bye.